39-year-old Devlin Rodriguez of Nicaragua was being held inside the Adams Detention Center in Mississippi. He was taken to a local hospital this month and pronounced dead. The Adams Detention Center in Mississippi is run by the second largest for-profit prison corporation, CoreCivic, also enormous contributors to the Trump campaign. Nearly 40% of CoreCivic's total revenue for this year comes from ICE contracts. The CEO of CoreCivic is Damon T. Hininger. I wonder what he makes. Oh, I have the number. He made $7,471,923 in 2025. It's almost $7.5 million to run CoreCivic. Before Election Day, November 5th, 2024, stock in CoreCivic sold for $13 a share. A week after Trump won, it nearly doubled, trading at close to $24 a share. GEO Group sold for $15 a share right before Election Day. On January 19th, 2025, the day before Trump was sworn in, shares of GEO Group traded at more than $35 a share. That is more than a 100% increase. Open Secrets reports that GEO Group donated nearly $4 million to the Republican Party last year, with most of it going towards Trump super PACs. Open Secrets and Crew report that CoreCivic donated close to $800,000 last year to help get Trump elected. Oh, look, I have for you an article from ProPublica. Are you donating to ProPublica, one of the greatest investigative journalism outlets in the world? I have an article from ProPublica. I found it back on March 19th, 2025. It's written by Mackenzie Funk. Headline: An ICE contractor is worth billions. It's still fighting to pay detainees as little as $1 a day to work. Well, you know the loophole in the 13th Amendment, right? Slavery was outlawed unless you work inside a prison. If you own a prison, you can make the inmates work for food. This is from ProPublica. I wonder who the ICE contractor worth billions is fighting to pay. Who's trying to pay detainees as little as $1 a day? Let's see. Let's go big here and find out. It's GEO Group. This is GEO Group. Our friends from GEO Group, whose stock, I'm reading from Mackenzie Funk's article from ProPublica, March 19th, 2025. GEO Group, whose stock is valued at $4 billion, says that states' minimum wage laws don't apply. This is about Washington State. Says Washington State's minimum wage laws don't apply to the cleaning services that it's asked detained migrants to perform at facilities where they're kept. So GEO Group wants to pay detainees $1 a day to do janitorial services, and the state of Washington says, no, you have to pay them minimum wage. Let me read more. This is from Mackenzie Funk. But despite its soaring fortunes, the $4 billion company continues to resist having to pay detainees more than $1 a day for cleaning facilities where the government has forced them to live. At the 1,575-bed detention center GEO Group runs for ICE in Tacoma, Washington, detainees once prepared meals, washed laundry, and scrubbed toilets, doing jobs that would otherwise require 85 full-time employees. That's what the company estimated. But the state's minimum wage back then, this was a couple of years ago, was $11 an hour. It's now $16.66. In 2017, the state of Washington sued GEO Group to enforce their minimum wage. And in October of 2021, a federal jury ruled unanimously in the state's favor. So up until about 2020, GEO Group was paying its employees $1 a day to basically do all the work inside this ICE detention facility. Washington State sued. So now GEO Group is suing to just be able to hire cleaning crews internally and pay them $1 a day. The court said, no, you can't have the entire facility run by inmates who make $1 a day. And GEO Group is saying, well, can we pay them $1 a day just to clean up after themselves instead of having to hire janitors? Now, I forgot, who is the CEO of GEO Group? Oh, right. It's J. David Donahue. And how much does he make? Right, $3 million, which is nothing compared to the CEO of CoreCivic, who is Damon T. Hininger. And how much does he make a year? $7,471,923. Right now, 40% of both these CEOs' revenue come from ICE contracts. So 40% of this guy's $7.4, almost $7.5 million annual salary is paid by you, the taxpayer, because they're more efficient than government. Prisons used to be run by the government, but these guys are way more efficient. GEO Group also runs the Moshannon Valley Processing Center for ICE in Phillipsburg, Pennsylvania. That's another for-profit ICE detention facility, and it's run by GEO Group, where Fouad Saeed Abdulkadir from Eritrea died this month after telling guards he had stabbing pains in his chest. His cause of death is now under investigation. Abdulkadir was an imam who left California to serve at the Islamic Center of Northeast Ohio in Cleveland. He had been a lawful permanent resident for 7 years, and after being released from federal prison, serving nearly 2 years for wire fraud, Abdulkadir was grabbed by ICE immediately and placed in a detention facility for 215 days before dying. He is the second inmate this year to die inside GEO Group's Moshannon Valley Processing Center. In August of this year, after being held for only 5 days, 32-year-old Chaofeng Ge, an immigrant from China, was found dead with his hands and legs tied behind his back, hanging in a shower stall. Police called it a suicide because everyone knows before you commit suicide, you tie your hands and legs behind your back. I mean, it's just common sense. The Penn Capital Star reports detainees inside GEO Group's Moshannon Valley Processing Center are forced to sleep alongside 80 men in one room. Solitary confinement is often used as a form of discipline. One inmate now suing after being held in solitary for 35 days with zero medical attention. So, food and toilet paper are hard to come by, and it reportedly takes weeks to see a doctor. That would be the Moshannon Valley Processing Center for ICE, run by GEO Group. And who is the CEO of GEO Group? Right, it's J. David Donahue. And how much does he make a year? $3 million a year, right. But that's nothing compared to the CEO of CoreCivic, Damon T. Hininger. And what does he make? That's right, $7,471,923 a year. And 40% of that comes from you, the American taxpayer.